Hello everyone, welcome once again to this session and I'm Ravind and today we will discuss about arithmetic progression. Okay, so what is mean by arithmetic progression? So we will know all the things about it one by one. Okay, so in the further session we will uh, pronounce it by just AP in the short form. Okay, so you get to know we are talking about the arithmetic progression, right? So what it means basically, so let's first come to its definition. What does this mean? So an arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. What does this mean? This means if we add any number, let's say I'm saying here we have 1. If we add 1 to 1, so it will like this, and then we have to add 1 to this number, so like this, and then we have to add 1 to this number. The same number we will add to the next term. So in this way, it is there is a formation of an AP. So like the first term is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, right? There is a uniform difference between two terms. Like here is also 1, here is also 1, here is also 1. So this is the meaning of this one. So here the fixed number is called a common difference. So you are saying that here is a fixed number 1. 1 is adding to the each term to get the next term. So this is a common difference. Okay. So always remember common difference is denoted by D. So it is a common difference. Common difference, right? Common difference. Okay. The next thing, remember that it can be positive, negative, or zero. Yes, it may be positive, negative, or zero. How it will be? So let's look at the example number 1. You are seeing that one term, first term is 147, then 148, then 149, then so on. Okay. So if we find the common difference here, so basically common difference. First, we will try to find out the difference between first two terms. Okay, so we will get difference, uh, 148 minus 147, so we will get 1. Okay, again we will then find the common difference between these two terms. So 149 minus 148, so you will say, sir, we will get 1 again. Okay, so there is actually common difference 1 which is in positive, yeah, or we can say plus 1. Okay, now let's come to the second one. So second one, when we calculate the difference, so let's take two first two terms. So it will be when we subtract, so second term minus first term, so it will be something minus 6.1, right? So now calculate the difference of this one. So D is equal minus 2.9 and minus 3. So it will be minus 2.9 plus 3. So there is a 0.1 difference of 0.1. So we are mistaking somewhere. Yes. Keep in mind there is minus 1 also, minus 3.1. Okay. So this is minus and this is also minus. So what we will get, just calculate it and tell me the answer. So it will be minus 3 plus 3.1, so it will be 0.1 here, here also 0.1. So in this example number second, we have common difference 0.1. Got it? Okay, so try to find out the common difference in the third one. So basically D is equal to, second term minus first term, so 900 minus 950, so it will be minus 50. Okay, now if we calculate the common difference between these two terms, so that the second term, that is 850, minus first term, that is 900. So again we will get minus 50. So here what is the common difference? It is minus 50. Got it? So it will be either positive, negative, or zero. Any number is possible as a common difference. Okay, so you will understand in a better way in the next coming slide. Okay, so don't worry about it, and let's focus on this particular slide right now. Okay, let's come to the second one, and this is the general form of AFE. Let's say first term is A. First term is A. When you add D to the first term, D means common difference, right? So the second term will be A plus D. Got it? And when you add D to the second term, we get the third term, that is A plus 2D. Again, add the D to the third term, we will get the fourth term, that is A plus 3D. Okay, so if we concentrate on the first term only, so you notice here that there is no D in the first term because A is the first term itself. And when you add common difference to the first term, then it will we get the second term. So for the second term, we have only D. For the third term, we have 2D. And for the fourth term, we have 3D addition to A. Okay, if I say to you, calculate the fifth term. So you will say, sir, A plus 4D. It is simple. Okay, calculate the seventh term. So it is A plus 6D. Calculate the 10th term. So it will be A plus 9D. Calculate the 100th term. So it will be A plus 99D. Got it? It is easy. Okay. Now let's come here and keep in mind A is the first term. Okay. And D is the common difference. We already discussed about it. Okay. It is the basic thing. So this is the thing where we uh, draw the general form of AP. Okay, so how it will come? There is also a thing we can also calculate, but as of now, you can just remember this thing. Okay, now let's come to the next part. This is the question here. So first read the question carefully, then try to answer it. Okay, so basically, question is saying that for the AP 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, and minus 3 by 2, and so on. So we have to write the first term, that is A, and the common difference, that is D. Okay, so it is very easy to solve. So you know that first term here is only 3 by 2. So you know you got A is equal to 3 by 2. Right now we have to calculate the value of D also. So you know that D is the common difference. So when we subtract the second term from the first term, so it will be minus 1 by plus 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2. This is the difference, common difference. Now so you can say minus 1 minus 3 divided by 2. So it will be minus 2 divided by 2, cancel out 2 to 2, we get minus 1. So we got the value of D is minus 1 and value of A is 3 by 2. Okay, one second. If there is a question comes to your mind, what happened when you try to find out the difference from last two term given in the question? Okay, so let's say you want to calculate the difference from here. Okay, so let's try to calculate whether it is same or not. Okay, so you know that when you take these two terms, so you will know minus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Okay, so minus 3 by 2 minus minus it is will be positive, and now again minus 3 plus 1 divided by 2 and minus 2 divided by 2. So 2 is cancelled out by 2, we will get only minus 1, the same we calculated earlier. Right, so the basically the thing is that if in a question it is given that this is a AP, this is a AP, so it is saying that there is a common difference throughout the series. So there is no need to check again and again for by taking different terms. Just calculate the common difference by taking the just two starting two terms, then your answer will be correct. Got it? Okay, now let's come to the next one. This is our question. The next question, just read it out and try to solve it. Okay. So basically, it is saying that which of the following list of numbers form an AP? If they form an AP, write the next two term. First, we have to check whether it is forming an AP or not. If it is yes, then we have to write the next two term also. Okay. So first we are checking the first one. So for the first one, how we will check? Check the common difference. If common difference is same throughout the series, then it will be a AP. Okay. So just take the first two term. So it will be 10 minus 4. It is 6. Again, next two term, 16 minus 10. It is 4. 16 minus it is 6. Sorry. And again 22 minus 16, so it is again 6. So it means if common difference is same throughout the series, so it is a AP. And what is this happening in this series? Adding 6 to the previous term to get the next term. So if we have to find the next two term, so what we will do, add 6 to the 22, so we get 26 here, 28 here. Again, by adding 6, we will get 34. So these are the next two term of the first series. I hope you got it the point. Okay, now let's come to the second one. And first we will calculate the difference. So it is minus 1 and minus 1, it is minus 2. Come to the this next one, minus 3 minus minus 1. So it is actually minus 3 plus 1. So it is minus 2. Yes, and again check minus minus 3. So it will be minus 5 plus 3 minus 2. Yes. So common difference is minus 2. It means it is a AP. So what is happening? Addition of minus 2 to get the next term. So if we need to find out the next two terms, so we will add minus 2 here. So the next term is minus 7. Again minus 2. So it will be minus 9. So this is our next two terms. Easy to understand? Yes, yes, it is easy. Now, let's look at the next thing. Next series. So first we will calculate the difference, that is common difference. Second term 2 minus first term, we will get 4. How we will get 4? You all know. Okay, so minus 2 minus 2. So it will be 0. For the next fourth and three term, so it will be 2 minus minus 2, so it will be 4. Again these next two term, minus 2 minus 1. So basically this is not a AP, because there is a not a uniform common difference throughout the series, because somewhere we are getting something. Okay, so here what we will get, minus 4, right? So this is not a AP, so it is not possible to find the next two term, right? If it is AP and we have the common difference, so add this common difference to find out the next term. But here is no common difference, same common difference throughout the series. Okay, now let's come to this one. So if we have to find the difference, so it is 1 minus 1, it is 0. Again 1 minus 1, it is 0. And 2 minus 1, it is 1. 2 minus 2, it is 0. 3 minus 2, it is 1. So there is also not the same common difference. So we can say it is not a AP. So if it's not a AP, so we cannot write the next two term. Got it? Okay. Now let's move ahead to the next one. And this is our question. Just read it out and try to solve it out by yourself first, then we will discuss together. So it is saying that in which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? Okay, just there is a situation given. We have to write the situation in the numerical form and just check it out whether it is a AP, it is forming an AP or not. If it is AP, then why? Okay, so just check it out. The first one, if a taxi fare after each kilometer where the fare is 15 for the first kilometer and 8 for the additional kilometer. So it is saying that if you travel via taxi, so for the first kilometer there is a fare of 15 kilometer. If we go beyond that, go beyond first kilometer, there is an additional charge of 8 rupees per kilometer. What does this mean? If you travel only 1 kilometer, so there is a charge you need to pay, that is 15 rupees. Got it? Okay. Now, if you travel 2 kilometers, so you have to pay 15 plus 8. Now, if you travel 1 more kilometer, so you have to pay this amount. Okay, you need to travel 1 more kilometer, so you have to pay this amount. So what it is actually happening here? So when you look at here, there is a difference of 8. Yes or no? And when you look these two term, there is a difference of 8. Or when you look at this term, there is also a difference 8. So you can say that there is a uniform common difference throughout the series. Okay, so this is our AP. This is a AP. Got it, the first one? Okay, now let's come to the next one. And the next one, it is saying that the amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump remove 14 of air remain in the cylinder at a time. It is 14. It should be 1 by 4. It should be 1 by 4, not 14. Okay, so let's see what happened. Okay, so basically what we will say that this is the question. Okay, so it is not 14, it is actually 1 by 4, right? So how we will proceed it? So the amount of air present in the cylinder when a vacuum pump remove 1 by 4th of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So let's say initially it is 1, it is 1. If it is removing 1 by 4, so be left with this one. Okay, again in the next term 1 by 4, again removing 1 by 4th of this. The same thing happen again and again. Okay, so let's find out whether it is forming an AP or not. So it is first term is 1, second term it is 3 by 4, and what it is, let's say it is 4, it is 4 minus 1, this one. Okay, for the this one also we will do 4, it is 4 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. So what we will get? 1 3 by 4, here 2 by 4, here 1 by 4. So just take the difference D. So 3 by 4 minus 1. What we will get? What we will get? Minus 1 by 4. Just check out from these two. 2 by 4 minus 3 by 4. We will get minus 1 by 4. It means it is forming an AP because the common difference we are getting is same. Got it? Okay, understand. So now let's come to the third one. So the cost of digging a well after every meter of digging when it cost rupees 150 for the first meter and raise rupees 50 for the each subsequent meter. Something same like as the first one. Okay, so just try to do by yourself. Okay, it is easy one and the same as the first one. Okay, just try once. Then we will come to the discussion. It is saying that if we have to dig a well of for the first meter, so it is rupees cost 150 meter. Okay, 150. But now we realize that we have to need to dig one more meter, so it will be 150 plus 50. If we need to dig one more meter to this, so it will be this one. And again, this is the same scenario repeating again and again. So we will easily find out that, or identify that there is a common difference of 50. There is also a common difference of 50, and there is also a common difference of 50, because we are adding 50 to the each uh, to get the subsequent term. Okay, so we will get easily. Okay, I understand. I hope you understand this one also. And now we are coming to the fourth one, which is saying that the amount of money in the account every year when 10,000 is deposited at compound interest at the rate of 8%. So just understand first the what is the concept of compound interest, how it is calculated, right? So let's say we are not taking 10,000. Let's say we have 1,000 rupees here, and the interest rate is 10% per annum. Okay, so if we try to calculate the interest of 10% on 1,000 for the first year, so it how it will be, what it will be, 100 rupees. Okay, just calculate 1,000 into 10%, so 0,000, it will be 100, right? While calculating the interest of second year, just concentrate here. What we will do, we have to calculate the 10% of principal amount, that is 1,000, so it will be 100. It will be 100. What we need to calculate also the 10% of this interest, or the interest for the first year. So we will get 10 rupees from here, right? So in the first year, what you are observing, it is 100 rupees, but for the second year, we will get 110 as a interest at a common interest, at a compound interest, right? If we go to the third year, so let's concentrate here. It is also amazing thing here. If we go to the third year, so first we need to calculate the interest of 10% at the rate of 10% for the principal amount at 1,000, so it will be 100 only, right? Then we need to calculate the 10% of 100, so that is 10% of this 100 also, it is 10, and 10% of 10 also, so it is 1. Is it amazing? So compound interest means you have to calculate the interest on interest. You need to calculate the interest on principal and on interest also. Okay, so that's why it is called compound interest is called interest on interest. Okay, so for the third year, it will be 121 rupees. So if we try to find out the common difference here, so it will be how much? It is 10 rupees. And if we find out the difference of these two terms, so it will be 11 rupees. So this is not the same. So we can say that this is not forming a AP, right? Understand? Very good concept. Okay, now let's move ahead to the next one, and which is this. Let's concentrate here and read the question carefully first. So it is saying, write first four terms of AP when the first term A and the common difference D are given as follow. Okay, we have A, that is first term, and we also have D, that is a common difference. So yes, it is easy to calculate the next four term. So we have to try the to solve the first one. So first term is 10, second term 10 plus 10, third term 10 plus 10, yani ki we have to add 10 to this term, so it will be this one. Now again we will have to add 10 to this one. Okay, so this will be 4 times 10. So what we are getting actually, 10, 20, 30, 40. If we need to find more terms, so it will be 15, 60, like this. Okay, Now come to the second one. So here we will have first term is -2. Yes. Now we will have to add 0 because common difference is 0. So add 0. So -2 for the third term, again 0. So what we will get? -2, -2, -2, and -2, so on. All the terms are -2 because the common difference is 0. And when you add up to 0 to any number, it will have no impact on that number. It will be same, right? Okay. I hope you are getting my point. Now, let's come to the next one, and which is third one. And if we have to find the first one, so it is 4 because A is 4 and A is the first term. For the second term, 4. We have -3. So 4 plus -3. We have to add -3. Okay. For the third term, we have to add -3 to the second term. For the fourth term, we have to add -3 to the third term. Yes. So let's calculate. It is 4 and it is you can calculate it directly or not. It is 1 and it will be -2. It will be -5. So this is your homework. Just try to do the calculation how it will come. Okay. And this is also fourth and fifth. This is also your homework. You have to calculate what is the next four term, and just follow the same thing, the same procedure we discussed in the first three questions, so you will get the answer easily. Okay, if you concentrate in all the hold the session and you understand all the things, mm, and then you will easily do this one, so it is not a big deal. Okay, so you watch this complete videos. It is very thank you for you. Okay, and I hope you learned something from this session, and also you enjoyed the session. So we will come with the next session and with a very amazing questions and with a lot of some complex question in the next upcoming session. So till then, bidding you to goodbye. Have a nice day.